Hello everybody, welcome back to Paige Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to be picking back up where we left off on day 4. Day 3 got split up because it was, kind of long. And hopefully this one won't go crazy like last time, but I feel like these days just keep getting longer and longer, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Anyway, let's get started. I split up the last episode, so I didn't have to record last weekend, and I was so excited. I was like, oh yeah, weekend off. But now I'm like out of practice and don't remember my accents for any of them, so this is gonna be fun. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Crap, it's been 2 weeks since I recorded. I don't remember what happened earlier, Sayori. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Uh-oh. Well, listen. I'm here to stir the pot and to make shit crazy. So, of course, I'm going to say what Sayori doesn't want to hear. I would walk home with Yuri. Yeah, totally. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Back off my woman? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Listen, I never needed you. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. Yeah, right? Like, don't feel bad. She's the one who feels bad. I don't know where I was going with that. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Poem. Okay, so far I've done Yuri every time, but I feel like we're at the point of the game where I should try to fuck shit up. So I'm gonna see if I can't pick Sayori words this time. Sucks. Fuck, that was wrong. Determination, because this is actually Undertale. Nature? Yes. Marriage. Flying. Nightgown. Cry. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just gonna pick words that sound good. Raindrops. Damn it. Bed. Yes. Bliss. Hopeless? Cage. Uh-oh. Okay. Puppy, of course. Infinite. Grief. Inferno. And strawberry. Alright, so I felt like that was a pretty good mix. We'll see what we get this time. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. You are also from Undertale. Starting this club, now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. What the fuck are you talking about then? But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Okay, I get it now. I understand. Listen, when I was in school, the most I had to look forward to were the book fairs. We never got fun days of playing and eating delicious food. That's bullshit. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
You? Totally normal human being? Don't you enjoy squid? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Ika. I don't get
it. Neither does Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. So I bet all of the American viewers right now are just like, what the fuck did that mean? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Sayori's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Ooh, I walk over to her,
getting sad already.
Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
But I've mostly picked your words today. That means we're gonna have a scene. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile, and hops a little apparently.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Paige, what's up?
What up, homie? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Paige. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
The person of interest. That's me. Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Paige.
Me? Why the fuck would anybody be thinking about me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Oh?
She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? Who's turning light bulbs on inside of my friend? Knock it off. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Paige. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
I
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. Am I getting a Yuri scene even though I picked her words the least? I'm in deep, I guess. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and I sit in the one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share it.
Holy shit. What the fuck is this sentence doing? It is running hurdles, and it is tripping over them at every opportunity.
Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Paige, the world is full of meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Just good friends. How many times am I going to say that in this playthrough? Probably until she's dead. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Oh, God. Ugh. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. There is nothing to be found in my eyeballs. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. That's what I was trying to say.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves.
The fuck does that mean?
And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you.
God, fucking damn it. Fuck.
That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I don't care about her. I don't care about anything. I'm an asshole. I'm a pretty simple guy. And an asshole. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. SOCKS. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I am still getting a fucking Yuri scene. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Alright, I have the feeling that I am definitely going to be splitting this one in half, because I am 20 minutes in, and I have not even gotten to the poem reading yet. Oh, yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, thank God we're not actually doing another reading scene. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. How encouraging. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I share my poem to first? Let's do reverse order this time.
Hi, Paige. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy would enjoy sad things too?
I'm gonna be real, I don't remember what words I picked because I didn't think about any of them. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. So I don't know what the tone of my poem is because I don't know if I picked happy words or sad words. Do you think real writers ever have problems like that where they put their stuff out to the world and then we're like, shit, what was it supposed to be again? Like, what was the feeling I was supposed to give people?
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
Sure. If there's another poem reading tonight, or tomorrow, or whenever I next record this, I'll pick all Natsuki words. Who cares?
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Fucking kill me.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky.
Or is that twilight? I don't know.
Until one day, the winds cease to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger.
Holy shit. Do you know how hard it is to catch a fucking feather between your thumb and forefinger while it's floating down to the ground? Real fucking hard.
The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You pick it up and take it where, Monica? Alright, well, I feel like the intent of this one is pretty straightforward, but I'm still going to take it very literally. Monica's a feather.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's only one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Like, damn, bitches, lighten up.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Yes, you can write about happiness. Like, listen, I'm gonna take each and every one of you aside and let you know that you can, too, be happy.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's my Monica's writing tip of the day,
Which usually has nothing to do with writing, but let's see what she's got.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good?
It isn't, and you should feel bad.
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today.
That was almost good advice.
Thanks for listening.
On to the next person. Next, on to Yuri.
Decided to try something different today?
Yes, I did. I guess so. Is that good or bad?
Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Oh, why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute. God damn. I guess I'm just twiddling my thumbs while she does that shit. She's just sitting there in silence for like a solid minute while we're supposed to be talking about poems, and I'm just like, okay, continue.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to have to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
God damn, why does everything I say become an insult to her? Oh, it's like she's a fucking girl or something. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I have said this like 20 times, and we are only on episode 4, Yuri. Oh my god. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Jesus.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Okay, well, now I feel bad. Alright. Crap, we still have to read her poem. Yuri.
Oh, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright, I can do that. Please, God, let's move on. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
God damn it. Okay, well, this one probably isn't as bad as last time. And I bet she's not even gonna kill a raccoon.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Did I say that right? Is it inane? Is that how that...
Okay, did some quick research. It is pronounced inane. How I found out was apparently there are YouTube videos out there where someone will just say one single word. That is it. That is the entire video. One word telling you how to pronounce it. But like, inane? Do you know how long that took me? A fraction of a second. Do you know how long the video was on how to pronounce inane? 20 seconds. What are you doing with your life? Anyway, it means silly or stupid.
But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes, or something. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on the occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Fucking acting like she's some kind of goddamn martyr because she wrote about the beach. Like, this is nothing, Yuri. Alright guys, so I once again decided to split the episode up as an afterthought instead of having the foresight to take a pause during the actual recording. You know, like a smart person would do. So the next half of the day will be posted next Wednesday. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, or give me a like or a comment if you want to support me. Okay, well, I'll see you all in the next video.